And blessings. This is Lisa Marie. Hey y'all. So I'm home and I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm tired. I've been tired. I don't ever really feel tired, but only when I lay down I know like I work all day outside all day and I love else. So yeah, so this is one of the head wraps, the one that goes with the mask. That mask. I swear to God, I'm not gonna talk about that mask. Okay. So yes, but yeah. So I'm really enjoying. I love the head wrap. I love head wraps that are already made to wrap, like thinking. And I know Ghana does that well. It's so funny how y'all I used to get head wraps from Ghana. If you remember, I used to have, I think I have a set of so, like it's a few, it's like maybe six. And they were gorgeous, but they were and they were very well tailored and beautiful and cut to size. This has had more fabric than this one doesn't have as much fabric, but you don't need it. And wraps great for a bad hair day, especially, I mean, if you're in Africa, why not wear a wrap, right? Why not wear a head wrap? So yeah, oh, not so much bad hair day, just another look. Like I never thought that I would wear wraps again. Like I just was like, whatever, you know. But I like the wraps too, especially in the rainy season. The rainy season, I'm telling you, when it rains, a lot of times it cools down. It's not cold, not freezing. You don't need a coat, but you might need a little jacket or. It's wet and it's cool and it's breezy, which the breeze feels incredible. But it's a little more damp. So head wraps is a good thing for now. At the same time, it's hot, but you get that. You get there. And if you go out at night, then of course you should definitely be thinking about your head wraps. But yeah, this one is light and airy. Like I said, I had my head wrap in the scarf from Nepal, and it was so comfortable. And I had a plastic bag on my head. I had a sock cap on top, and then I had a wrap. So I didn't feel no extra heat. It was actually pretty amazing. So good material, good fabric. And the question people might ask: do sisters wear head wraps here? Yes, I mean yes, they do. They do. Gay ladies, yeah. I mean maybe not a lot, but it's there, and you wearing while you be right in line with everybody else. That's what's so cool about being here. Like I say, y'all, it's such a divine place to be because it's so laid out divinely. You know what I'm saying? And everything's coming along. Everything's coming along. So we found. So I have my system. Remember, y'all. This was a big mission for me. So I'm very excited about this mission. So this is the top to the bell bottom set. Yes, I think this is such a great style, and I think you could wear it forever. It's just dope. It's hip. And I know a lot of you love it as much as I do, and I love it. Like I love it. I saw it, and it was actually I saw it, I liked it, and I was with Deborah, who is a designer and a wonderful designer, she said you should get them. Let me tell you about why I said we found our girl, y'all. We found our girl that's going to be able to make this, because the problem before with the other ones were the bell was not long enough. The bell should be the bell, you know what I'm saying? And this bell is already falling, so she has the idea, which is great. I showed her a picture. We were there, what day this week? Can't even remember. And we came again today to pick up. She said she would have stuff ready Friday. She did. And it's just a wonderful operation, but I'm going to iron it, of course, going to look its best. Form of a kente, because I love mixed kente. But the bell, y'all, the bell is so where it's at. It's like, so there's little things like, well, this is not attached to anything, but, I'm just going to, because the sewing is nice. The sewing is solid, nice. She got a nice operation. She got a lot of girls, and we just we love the way she handled her employees. And I handled actually talked to and respected. Even Kwame said a lot of times when people from the states or other people come, they try to impress, and when they go into their offices, and sometimes they talk down to the girls, but she wasn't, and it was just so beautiful. Like I said, that's the kind of people I want. I want to even work for people that are cool. You know what I'm saying? Another sister to admire, like I said, got it going on, got her girls, and like I love it. I love to see it, and I love to work with folks that got a good heart. Like I like her. She's not gonna tell you something. also why I'm in love with her too. Again, this is a stunning. I'll wear this tomorrow. You can see it. Is because she has style. She's seeing it a little differently, and I need that. Like I need that style. Like that style is so necessary for me. So and somebody that has it already. So if I did come to say, could you make? So I sent her a picture of one I had, the first outfit I had, and the bell bottoms was actually too short, but they were still, I still got it. It's my first one. I didn't know, but you can't try stuff on. So when I was shopping for them, but anyway, I'm at the seamstress. She did it. I didn't even indicate to her that the bell needed to be longer in general, and just in general. I didn't say anything. I just showed her the picture, and she saw it. Probably saw how short they were. She knew to make the adjustments. I look for all of that. Like I love that. Like I look for all of that. Like, and I'm not even looking. It's got to be a connection. So I ordered tailor made. He's a tailor, custom, two outfits, but two of them I think three, all of them are dope, and I think everybody. But I'm also trying to do a little bit of and that helps me stretch a bit too. Wear outfits that almost anybody in almost any size I think will look good in. Let's start getting into that because I like design and I like other people's designs too. So if they pull it off right, because they show you the stuff, you get the short, and it's kind of short. It's not too short. It's perfect. It's like a baby doll style dress. And then they measure you and be down to the floor, be like, stop it, Christian Muslims. Now, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, and it ruins the style if it's not made the way you saw it. That's what I've made the mistake of that dress that didn't work out. The one that I'm reconstructing, like, oh, it's a perfect example. When I saw this dress, like, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't look nothing like this, okay? This is still pretty as the pattern, all that, yes. But this was shorter, and it made the difference. It made you want it because the waist was very small. As you see, this is not that small, but I mean, just the way it was cut, it was fitting. It went in a little more penciled. It really hugged her shape. So then you had the ruffles. Now the ruffles really stood out because everything else was so fitted. And then it was a little shorter, and the shortness made it like the short. But when she measured it, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm measuring it." I'm trying to tell her, but she wasn't listening. And she was like, "Oh no, you got to make it longer." But that's not what it's in. I like so it's not sometimes when you see it the way you like it, it's that everything that's going on that's making you like it. Excuse my very dry face. I took my nightly bath, and I have no shea butter on or nothing. Okay, this is just a black soap water bucket bath. Okay, so in Ghana. So, but yeah, y'all, it's so it's fly. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time, and she's great, and she could see that now we could work. So the real test is the three customs because the same thing. I got three customs made before. I never wear them. I realized that this is deep. They were not my real. They don't. I know they can do anything, but the designs they do is not my style. Their clients are more like the women that they never meet. They're madames who send their girls to help for her to make clothes. So they're concerned. Some of them are professionals, teachers, lawyers, things of that nature. So the clothes are very much, I think, the first one I made. But that was a goddess connection. That wasn't my style. And, I love it, but it wasn't. But I have those clothes, and I do like them. I do like them. Don't get me wrong. They're sophistication. Actually, it is my style. It's an occasion. It actually is my style. I mean, when I think about it, it's totally my style. Like, I just haven't found my heels yet. I got to look for some shoes that I got a little heel, a little something when you want to step out, or even in the day when you want to take care of business, go on banks, So yeah, actually, I like them all. You know what? Just like the Ghanaian way, I don't have to compare one to the other. No, they're both really cool. I love them. So I love them. So far, custom diners, that's another level. And if you gave me measurements, it still might not work. And then you have to go to another seamstress, like that kind of thing. I wouldn't get that. I would say when you come or go somewhere, you get it made then. You want that fit to perfection, and even giving your measurements can't quite get it, I mean, I guess it could in a lot of ways, but I don't know if I'm going to be having time to actually take measurements and custom like that. I mean, I might do that, I don't know, down the line, but that's a lot of work. And But yeah, but I do look for clothes that I feel like the small, medium, and large, but realistic smalls, realistic mediums, realistic larges, and extra larges, and whatever other things, plus size. Or I think that's important. I think because I think that because I see it every day. The women here are beautifully shaped, like I said, and they're some of them. I mean, the most people here got thick and thin, and all of it. It's actually all of it. I would all say that because they're humans, right? And we come in varieties, even in our own culture. So, but the bodies are such a wonderful prototype for a fashion designer who is designing for black women. Because I'm sorry, this is the best training in the world. This is the best training in the world. So now we got all the shapes that a black woman could be is right here in Ghana. I mean, so no matter where you are in the diaspora, I got your body type. You know what I'm kind of saying? Like, this is so your models, the women. I mean, you know what looks good. Like, I saw like a lot of sisters, they'll have the hair like the purple one. I saw another sister with it. It's kind of trending. I noticed. For those that will do it, and the purple and blue is actually another one. And I don't know what I'm saying, but I learned that just by, observing and seeing and, yeah. Anyway, it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun. So yeah, somebody asked about the head wrap with the mask. I do have the mask to go with the head wrap. Let me just put it on, just so you can see. Now, we're not gonna get my commentary on the mask. No, the commentary on the mask is super duper dope. Now, I will say that because I have to wear these things and. Lord have mercy, if you gotta wear one, I'll be trying to match. So if it don't match, something wrong. I'll be trying. I don't have to match my mask, but they do have to go. I mean, that one is this one. That's not. Where is it? It's well made, actually. I really want y'all to see it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I have no idea. Like my mind is blank right now. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so if you gotta wear it, go on the banks. Like here, you can't go into the bank. You can't go into like business places and not wear them. You can't. So they won't let you in. They got a window, the signs of the windows. But Lord, you see, I'm not even good at putting it on because touch my mouth. But this is one of the better ones, and I'll tell you why I like this one. Because first of all, it's like the real ones. It doesn't stick to your face so you can't breathe. So wherever you get it from, I'm going to make that suggestion. Get the ones with that's kind of got the point that sticks out because it's giving you enough room for your mouth and for your nose. And it can go down easily because that's how I wear mine. And your chin feels like it has a little more rest. Like this is a good quality one, and I know. Because I got so dang many of these, but not this. I never had one of these. The one more like that. So anyway, you see it matches. That's kind of cool. Work it out. Work it out if you want to. You asked for it, and I thought it was a good idea because, in all honesty, I do be needing to wear head wraps because I'm got a little challenge going with the hair. Let my scalp breathe for at least a week, at least. And I'm going to need some head wraps to help assist out. Yeah, so, and in Ghana, why not? And I need a mask because they make you. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. I'm trying to keep it cool. Lisa Marie typed in a comment, it disappeared. No, not YouTube. Oh, and I bet others are trying to comment too. Isn't that something? Like what? I mean, it's coming along, y'all. But you know what? I don't know. I see a lot of people get on and be like, I was cut off. So I think it's who knows, right? But it is Mercury retrograde. Don't forget, y'all. That Mercury retrograde is real. Like I know sometimes it do seem like it's the power that be, and I'm not saying that it's not. I mean, we don't know. But I'm telling you, that Mercury retrograde, I've never not seen it show itself. And since I have been aware of Mercury retrograde, I have never not seen it. And then I don't even be knowing it is Mercury retrograde until things start happening. You be like, wait a second. Oh my God, that Mercury retrograde. And so me, like when I think about Mercury retrograde, it took me a while to really feel it for myself. I really think it is a time to say, no, not that. And not at that time. That letter that didn't get sent, it cut off right before you hit the send button. You know what I'm saying? Like power went out, the phone went down, you can't get signal. It ain't time. Leave it alone. I think it's like the greatest guidance ever. And I know that's hard, especially me. Everybody. Nobody wants to have to feel like you on a track and that and you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're on track, but so yeah, I get it. Like it's good. So Mercury retrograde is very, very deep. So yeah, I'm thinking. So I'm gonna ask other people if you can comment. 14 people, 4 thumbs up, because you might not be able to. But if you can comment, please do, because me and myself and Sheila, we tested out. She said she did a comment, it disappeared, and then I only see the one. So only if you can. If not, you might be commuting, you might be at work, but if you can, let me know. So yeah. So I just wanted to say, y'all, we got the bell bottom maker. Yes, we got the head wraps, and I can get more head wraps because I know, yeah, I'm in Ghana. Like, let's get the head wraps, right? And I just love that. I was looking for. This is another deep thing. I was looking for the peacock feathers, but he said they were all out, and I wound up still getting I didn't realize I picked this out early this week, and it's peacocks on it, and it's the blue and the green of the peacock, and like so, you get it anyway. And that other one is a chicken on eggs. Like I don't know, I saw it and it was so like different. Like yes, like why not show the animals? I mean, they're a big part of life in Ghana. Chickens are everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere, and cows and goats and sheep or something. Yeah, like everywhere, like in the middle of the street, everywhere, like on the paved road, everywhere. Like they're there. And dogs, but the dogs are mild mannered here, by the way. They don't bother you at all. I really hear them bark too much. The people roll. The dogs do not roll. They got their animal life in check. The dog life in check, man. The dogs know it. They just to be trying to get through. Like they're the most nonviolent, animals or dogs, particularly that I think I've ever experienced. So yeah, there you go on that one. Dogs be too hot, and they be ooh. But yeah, so yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm excited. So this dope outfit, I put it on y'all, and it is oh my god, it's the bell bottom one, a bell bottom. This color against my skin. Oh my god, I'm gonna take tomorrow. I'm gonna put that on, and I'm gonna take pictures, and I'm gonna be on this couch, and we're gonna go outside because that one right there, that's the bell bottom one to sell, and I got my person, and she ready for production. I was talking about having my own, but I started thinking about like I don't necessarily need that. Like I just got to go to people that are really good seamstress that got a whole team already. I mean, it's dope. Like, but Kwame been knocking it out the park, like just knocking it out the park. So yes, waist beads coming because it's time for the waist beads. They came back into my life. They said we're ready now, and I'm ready for them. Oh yeah, that's a conversation I'm gonna have with. Yes, definitely. I'm gonna have with my group. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good conversation. Like yeah, what that is for me and why. Yeah, but I'm ready. I'm ready for my. Ready for the waist beads. Yeah, hair wraps. You want hair wraps? We can do hair wraps because hair wraps is what. And the best hair wraps I ever had were my ones from Ghana. That's gonna be sitting up in the storage space that I'm in denial. I need to go stop playing and get this storage and stop playing. Stop playing. So yeah, I gotta get the storage because everything's packed and ready to go, and I need to put them in storage because I'm being silly. So I'm gonna make that happen. I still got that. I need to close some chapters, because I got a lot of open ones. So I need to close some because I really feel it. Like just go, like stop, like just take everything out and just be done because I really want it done. I just don't want to deal with it. But it's not even much to deal with because my girl, Janae, I love you. She did everything, and we just got to get in the storage unit and we're thinking about that pods one. If you know any familiar, anybody on storage information, I'm asking. I'm asking for sure. Any storage information, storage stuff. I know you got me ideas about other things to do with the stuff, but just storage in general. Because some there's all these new things going on that I just don't know about, and y'all might know about, just to make life easy. But I was thinking pods, because pods, I think they come to the house and they leave the thing, and you just have to You just have to put it in. And I was thinking too, instead of my girl and I, we can't really figure out who could help us. I'm thinking I'm just gonna one of y'all. I think it was Elena. Elena, I got to get in touch with you. She gave me a name of a service because you want it inexpensive. Let them just do it. That's how you know it's gonna be done. Just pay the people to do it. My girls supervise, and they put it in the pod thing. And they put it in the storage. Tell me what y'all think about that. I'm asking. I'm asking. Okay, thank you. Good evening. Okay, S, how are you? Sheila says, for some reason, typed another one regarding your fines there. It disappeared. Yes, something is definitely going on. And they deleted the comments regarding the country you're in. Wow. 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 Now that's, yeah, that don't sound like Mercury retrograde. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, we're not supposed to be oh my God, that's what it is. Wow. Wow, that's good information though. That's really good information. That's not right. That's terribly wrong. Oh, we're not supposed to be lightning people. Oh, I didn't even know this. Like I didn't even think about that, but I guess that wouldn't be good. Are we just talking about home decor? We're just talking about home decor and fashion. That's all. We're talking about home decor and fashion. Wow, I mentioned the country's name and added the flag. Wow. Thank you. That's something else, y'all. Something else. So sad. It's so sad. Well, y'all, something new will be created. It's got to be. You know what, y'all? Like I always say, look in the description box because I've been filling all my description box, and I'll get these tonight. Look in the description box and go to my email so y'all can keep up on what's going on because y'all gonna really want to watch this journey, and we got to keep doing it. We can't we got to y'all plugged in now. And if it's me, it will be others if they're not already. So, yeah, we got to get those emails going because all of us, ES, me, you, all of us, we are out here and we need to not be silent. So, wow. I guess too much talk about it. Wow. And you know what? They might be going for the little YouTubers first because they figure nobody's going to protest like if they do the bigger ones. Because there's other people talking about it too, isn't it? Like we know big time that we love big little people. We love them. We love him, right? So they might do that first. And then whatever we do, we got to do, y'all. Just keep it up because ain't nothing stopping us. And if it's like I said, if it's happening, it's I guess we gotta let it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can start. This is what I see, and this is what I see every time a door closes, another one open. But usually the other one's already open. It's waiting for you to close the door. So if we gotta close some doors, if the doors, all of this, we all have to be affected by this time because this time is so changing. And we all got to be ready for that at some point. This is it. I mean, this is what no one ever wanted to ever think that you weren't able to say what you want to say, how you want to say, especially if it's, you know what I'm saying? That's a scary kind of time, but that's a very powerful time, and you got to keep your power. So the power is in the decor, the power is in our symbols, the power is in Africa. It's a beautiful place, and nobody's going to take that away from us, and we can't have that. So it's beautiful, y'all. Support, come to the buy, because we're going to have to keep home with us. Yes. Hey, Lisa, testing to see if my comments appear. Nice to see you. Hey, Joanne. I'll just not mention country's name or add the flag anymore. I know, but dang. Yeah, nice to see you too. I hope you're all well. Yes, yeah, I wanted to come in and just say, oh my God, like that's always and then another thing, let's keep going, right? That's always the dopeness when that was a delay, like a little thing, but yeah, I just bring it to Kwame and he's sorting it all out. So it's already, when I meet him or he calls me, we meeting so and so and so. I found them, da 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 da. We can meet them right now. People be meeting, people need the funds, and they got, you can have goods all day, but if you're not selling them, especially during this time. Like I said, I think I should get some Queen Mother status on the fact that I'm supporting the Art Center. I just want y'all to know. I'm supporting many vendors at this point in my life. It's a real thing. Like, yo, y'all, that's like, so you know your money is going to real live people. I play with their babies. You know what I'm saying? And just master. But they suffering definitely right now. So, yeah, so that support is real. And yeah, it's great. It's great. And that, well, let's just say every night I think we should look at the couch. Let's just look at that kente. Wait, let's look at that. Oh, that's some funkiness right there. I saw this pattern. Like when I saw it, I mean, like I really saw it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you don't see it, but I saw this one. I saw I don't know. It's like, oh, something about this thing. It just turns me on. It's a dope pattern. It's a dope weave, and it's a dope connected connection. Like I just love. It's kind of like to me everything squeezed, and I love it. And I love this. Sometimes I gotta take a little time with my furniture, cause my furniture and me need some time together. I haven't really gotten to know him, him and her. They're balanced, by the way. Although we do have the three, we have the Trinity. Yes, y'all. This is my first. I was gonna write about it today. I was gonna write about it. That this is my first couch set, living room set. It's my first one. Oh, that's right. Let's see. Oh, it's my first one. I'm on the kente. I'm on the kente, y'all. It's the kente in Ghana. Oops, in Ghana. What? Oh, look at this kente. This is quality right here. This is quality fabric. I really love this one. And I'm sure this one was made in Ghana because she said she had this all day. Because some of them are not, but this is beautiful. Beautiful. And very inspirational. I love this. I love it. That's how you gotta be, y'all. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when nobody else does. You gotta love it when others. When I saw all the thumbs down, like it wasn't a lot compared to the thumbs up or the on when I revealed it. I was like, oh my God, that's 8 people that didn't like it. Because you don't know. Like that's why I was saying you gotta go for what you know. You gotta go for what makes you feel good. Like, oh my God, it's so true. To the point you can't see nobody not liking it. Like that's what I'll be like, well, everybody didn't like this. Oh my God, this is dope. You can't see it. Yeah, it's great. It's great. That's when you know, like, yeah, that's when you stay true. I didn't even know, like, everything I think I would think is dope, I'll be thinking everybody think it's dope too. Everybody gonna see how dope it is. Like, I had no idea. That's so Leo. I had no idea that some of the stuff I think is dope, some of y'all don't think it's dope. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Okay, I'm sorry. I was at like a revelation. And I was like, oh, wait, y'all don't think it's dope too? Oh, sorry. That was very Leo of me. But, hey, I own my Leo. I love her. She's dope. Like, I own her. She is so cool. I love her. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Joanne says, doing okay here in Alexandria, Virginia, saving and planning my trip to Ghana. Yes. Looking at December 2020 or February 2021. Yes, that's a great time. My birthday month. Africa's been on my mind for a few years. Yes, ma'am. Come on, come on. I love the furniture, but my favorite spot is out in the hall area. When you put your natural rug down, it's really going to, oh my God, that love seat area. Whoa. Like it was meant to be. Heading out. Have a blessed day. You too, sis. The set is so beautiful. I probably wouldn't want to get up. I don't. You see me? Love it. Thank you. Furniture is nice, but you be true. Okay. Thank you. Be you, be true. Yes, 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 yes. Everybody, remember that. So I love it. Yeah, it is cute in the other one room. It is. Let's look at the other one. And Kwame saw the fabrics. He was like, yes, yes, yes. I was like, yeah, dope, right? Oh, I got my other calabashes. They on hold or something, not hold, whatever. I got them. They're not in the house. I got to pick them up tomorrow because she got to do something. But then I'll have all my calabashes. And life will be great. And life will be great again. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I'm sorry you don't have the full view, but ooh, what? 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 Stop. Yeah, the rug and a coffee table. Because like I said, Every time I go through here, I feel like I'm like going through the Queen, dun 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 dun. But yeah, I need a coffee table here because that's the only thing. Because I had some pineapples and take I had to take the gourd off and pull the little table. I was like, no, we're gonna get a coffee table. I have no idea. I know now the coffee table. Yeah, it has to be the natural stuff. I don't want the wood this time. I want this. I want the cane and this. I want this. That I know for sure. Like no wood at all. Just the straight up. Because I just feel like that feel is in here. That's kind of, I don't know. I know just for lack of better term, like a North African feel. Kind of feels. But of course, it's a feel here. It is from here. So, and I just think like a nice rattan cane or something like this. I know if I look pale, like I said, I just came out the bath, no shea butter, but I think that would be, oh my gosh, like that's gonna be beautiful for a nice coffee table, cause I love sitting here. I said today, like I've been dreaming here, and then you know what? This seat is so wonderful, cause now it allows me to deal with the front room because I can see it. Out of sight, out of mind. You know how that go? Yeah, I can actually see it. So now I'm ready to move on to the next project until it's done. So I got lots of projects. I'm fixing up my new apartment. By the time I fix it up, the lease will be up, and I gotta come again. I mean, I can see that because the year is flying. Oh my gosh. I know I say that, but I'm into my 4th month. So I'm not 4 months quite yet, but I'm in my 4th month. It's like, oh my God. Like one day I'm gonna be here for 6 months. Like, wow. This is the longest I've ever been in any country at one time. Let me see, because I only made 2 months in the DR. I'm already 3, going on 4. So that's pretty saying a lot, and not because of the lockdown. I mean, you know what? It's interesting though. I mean, I never thought about it. Like, I don't think I spoke on that, but well, no, the lockdown definitely kind of inspired this. I mean, definitely, because there was this idea that if I didn't stay, what if I couldn't come back right away, or I didn't know what the new was going to look like, but I didn't think it was going to be favorable, if I stayed. Like, so it actually informed my decision. It informed my decision. It definitely did. It was, I don't want to say it was a blessing in disguise, but it definitely was. It's interesting what the divine or ourselves will be used in order for us to grow and to change. And I think a lot of people have been affected by uh, what's going on in the world as a chance of growth and change. So when I think about it, yeah, I mean it's deep. Like I'm sitting here, if you haven't seen my face, I'm just kind of like, wow, like that's true. Like that's true. Like this actually, at one point I knew that they was going to close on both ends, especially this end. I knew that was it. So I knew like that point I was very conscious of what I was going to do or getting into. And yeah, sometimes y'all, like just every once in a while, and today it came to me, I was like, this is kind of wild. Like this is it's like somebody placed me. It's like something placed me. I feel like everything that ever happened in my life that seemed like it was big, I feel like I kind of knew that I had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing in my life where I truly am like, there is a God. I mean, there's a God, goddess, there's a divine, there's angels, there's ancestors. Like this is some ancestral, even though I've had it, like I said, the time I was thinking about stories I used to tell you on the time that I had to move, and I moved with my ex and my daughter's father, and then couldn't get my place back, had to move, and wound up moving next door to the place I used to live that I love when my daughter was born, and wound up needing a place, and the next day I had to move out of my roommate, and my friend moved out that was there, and I moved in, and it just slid my boxes across the hall. Like I could tell y'all stories about the midwife that wasn't a midwife that showed up on my door the day my daughter was born, and that's why she was born in the house. Like I could tell y'all stories. So I know things that, yeah, all of those actually are up there to miraculous, to be honest. And so I won't say it's the deepest, but this is another one. This is another one because it seemed like I didn't know I was going this direction. Like wow, like So I hope that inspires you, that you ain't even got to be so pointed in a direction that you think you have to be pointed in. Like, the universe got you. Like, the universe got you. And that's an important thing to remember. The universe got you. So I'm just living it out. I'm just obeying, listening, and I feel so protected in ways that I've never felt before. Cause what you gonna say to that? Y'all know I wasn't sitting up here talking about going to Ghana like that or anywhere. When I went, I got the ticket. I was excited, but I was kind of trying to act like Lisa. I don't know. It was something about it. I don't know. And my sister said, "You ain't coming back." And I was like, "Girl, I'm coming back. What you talking about?" She's like, "No, you're not." She knew. My sister's so deep. My sister is an astrologist. My sister is going to do a class, a master class, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. We're going to do something on July, first Sunday in July. And she's going to talk about this time from an astrological point of view. So she does charts and a whole bit. She's super duper duper talented, and she's going to talk about the goodness of what's going on planetarily, and even so-called, what's going on. That it's all for our good, and she's going to break it down. So if you want to understand what's going on from an astrological point of view, understand the planets and where they are and how that's going to affect you, where are you going next, and all of those things. It's going to be that's a master class. My sister, my blood sister, not my sister, my blood sister. Okay, we grew up in the same house with the same mother, and so that's my sister. She got the numerology mixed in there. She has one. If you want to check out her website right now, you can. It's numerologycafe.com. Numerologycafe.com, and she'll be at the first Sunday masterclass, $47. I think it's an hour and a half. I want to say an hour and a half. Ask a question. It's phenomenal. Bring your pen, paper. She got information. My sister's the only person that reads me because she's bad. She know her stuff. She studied under other astrologers and numerologists as well. She's dope, and she's gonna be related to us Black folks right now. It's a real answer, and it's in the stars. So I wanted to tell you that. Also, the tree teacher that I'm gonna bring, because he's such a great teacher. In July, we're gonna have our first male teacher, because I think we should mix it up. It's a new year, and we all about this, gender equality. So Kwame's going to teach the tree lessons. Kwame's good, and Kwame's going to give us that going a little bit with what the deep tree is, and also a proverb or two, because I think that's what he does. And he has a great way of telling stories to help you to remember the lesson or what it is or what. Or so we're going to be breaking down. We're going to be breaking down. He's going to be breaking down the vowels, so you can get the sounds first. Of course, the alphabet. Hopefully we can get through all of that, and then if we might do a second class, and we're really thinking about this. But let me tell you what all the classes in Chota will cover. We'll do much of this one. Conversational tree for travelers. There are things like you should know how to order your food. Same thing I should know. I learned how to do in Spanish. You should know how to say how much, how to understand the money is 1, 2, C, D, 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 so you know that. I mean, you could count Baku, Mianu, you know what I'm saying, but you're not going to do it. You don't have to say that. They know 1, 2, 3, but you should know, of course, you should know how to greet and who you're greeting and the responses. It's simple if I would sit down and write it down. And you should know words for certain things. All the stuff that you're going to go to the store for, you should know the word for the bread. You should know the word for milk. You should know the word for water. I need to take it seriously. I don't know why I keep saying water when there's a name. Even though they all say water, but if you said the name, they say the name to each other. So the tree name. So it's, because I thought about like, how would I want to tailor this? And you, even in your local neighborhood, if you really got names, you can use these same phrases. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely for people that say, you know what, I want to learn, and I want to learn stuff like, going to countries, learning the basics, everybody's right about it. It helps tremendously. It just gets you in. And then you'll know the versions of it that you might hear. That's what's so wonderful about a native. Now you'll learn the versions of it. So you might hear it this, or you might hear it shortened. So you'll know when you hear it that that's that thing. That's that word. So I listen for words all the time. Like today, the ladies was talking about bola. Bola is the trash. or something called BI or IBI, but IBI is for instance. I always hear that. I said, "What's BI?" BI. He said, I think it was talking was IBI, and it is for instance. So people are talking. I keep hearing that phrase. So I ask about that phrase. It's fun, y'all, and it's a wonderful way to learn. So we got our first male teacher because I'm an equal opportunist, and I am looking for teachers with some skills always. And I got my two lined up already, and I'm going for two more. I'll have to sit with those two for sure. I want to do something around herbs. I'll find out. We can get an herbal doctor. We can get an African herbal doctor to talk about the herbs. That's good. That course can speak, English as well. We're gonna get an African herbal doctor. Yeah, we are, or a female male. But I'm just telling y'all that's gonna happen. African herbal, herbalist. Yeah, we're gonna get that. I'm trying to get a senior too. I'm trying to get somebody that really work in that place that you go to when you're sick, like the little storefront. It's perfect. You gotta know about our herbs. Like I need that, and I want somebody to be able, the herbalist, to also talk about the spices, so that'll help us know. Wouldn't you love that class by a real African herbalist in Africa? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Like we're gonna do that. It's gonna happen. Tell me what you're feeling on all this. Yes, thank you. Yes, herbalist would be great, right? Yeah, we'll do that too. So we got the tree, the herbalist, and the astrologist. Oh, that's a blackberry beauty. Oh, that's so no, that's a beautiful month. But every month dictates itself. July is the month my mother was born, so July is a big month for us. And so I feel like that my mother was into all of that astrology, herbs. Oh my God, herbs and oh yeah, languages. Oh yeah, she was here for it all. An African language, a one that you could actually use, because the states, Black Americans and Ghana is like peanut butter and jelly. They go together. It's going to continue. It's just always that thing about the year return and how much wealth came into this country, that the regular man and woman received the money, and we gotta keep that going. So, like I said, everybody's not coming to live, but some of y'all want to come and enjoy yourselves. This is a beautiful place to do it in, and I love to have you. So, all right, Queens, I love you. Thank you so much. 16 people, 5 thumbs up. I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna go enjoy my evening. Okay. All right, ladies. I'll see you all in the next video. Nah, I'll see y'all next video. Peace and blessings.